Hey everyone, we're back for another workout of the day. Today is an AMRAP for 21 minutes, so it's as many rounds as possible in 21 minutes. It is called Spring is in the Air because today is nice and warm and spring is approaching. Okay, so it's 5 burpees, 10 ab rollers, 16 alternating dumbbell snatches, and 20 weighted lunges. So we're gonna go through all of those movements and the modifications, and then you can get started. Our first movement is going to be our burpees, everybody's favorite thing to do. So we are gonna start with our hands down, kick all the way out until we're in a nice plank position, down into the push-up, up, come back up, and jump up at the top. So that was in slow motion, so fast, it's gonna look like this. Modifications, we can do a half burpee. So we can come down and kick out, make sure you're kicking fully out, come back up. So essentially it's the burpee without the push-up. We can also walk them out. So we can walk out, we can add the push-up, or we can take away the push-up and jump at the top. We can walk out, come down to our knees, push up, walk back in. And you can do the knees too with the regular burpees as well. So next movement is going to be our ab roller. Really going to get those abs working. So if you don't have an ab roller at home for your home gym, I suggest getting it. Super cheap and a super good ab workout. So we're going to be on our knees. We're going to cross our feet. We're going to make sure that we're nice and straight, come out as far as we can without touching the ground, and roll back in and really squeeze those abs, using those abs to roll you out and back. So some modifications, we can walk out on our knees, come back up, or we can do an inchworm. Make sure you're reaching at the top, squeezing those abs on the way back up, and then just switch hands. We can also use a band, and we can either be on our knees or an inchworm and walk out, reach out. It just adds a little bit more resistance, which is going to cause you to squeeze those abs tighter in order to stay stable. Okay, next movement is going to be our alternating dumbbell snatches. So we're going to use one dumbbell. I like to set up with the dumbbell horizontally. That for me kind of simulates a barbell movement, which is what I'm used to. So we're going to come down, we're going to squat down, keeping our chest up, and we're going to grab that dumbbell and we're going to pull up with our elbow out and then punch up at the top. So we're going to use those legs to drive upward. You're going to shrug, pull, punch. It's going to look like this. Come back down, switch hands, always keeping that back straight and chest up, squeezing that core, using those leg muscles to drive up. We always want to come out and up with our arms. So the other way we can do this is we can set the dumbbell this way and we can come up. Again, for me, it's a little bit more awkward because I'm used to a barbell. To make it go faster, if you're really trying to get those rounds in, to make it go faster, punch up, and as you come down, switch hands, tap, come up, switch hands. It just makes it go a little faster, but with speed, you must still keep that good form. So some modifications, we can use our band, and you'll have to do 8 on each side. So we're gonna come down into the squat, touch the ground, come up like so, and then switch sides. We can also do plates to overhead. So we're gonna touch the plate, keeping our chest up, our butt down, and then coming up. And as you see, I'm reaching all the way at the top. Make sure, same thing with the dumbbell snatch, your arm is straight overhead. It should be about to your ear, and your arm should be even, and you're punching all the way up. We don't want to half ass it, I guess. So make sure your arms are straight at the top with any of these movements. You can also do slam balls. If you have that too, you can replace that with slam balls. Last but not least is our weighted lunge. So modifications would be that you are just doing body weight lunges. So we'll go over those first. So we're going to step out, and we want to be about 90 degrees on each of our legs. We don't want to be reaching out this way 90 degrees. Our knee is touching the ground. We're keeping our back straight and our chest up always, no matter what. But that's even more important if we're going to add weight. So we can add weight several ways. We can do the suitcase carry, which is with 2 dumbbells, like 2 suitcases. Just make sure, if you're doing this, that you're really squeezing those shoulder blades back and together, and you're really staying upright, and you're coming down. Don't let the weight pull you forward. It will certainly try to pull your shoulders forward. Fight that and keep it straight, so that and back, so that we're keeping everything in line, and we're not putting unnecessary strain on any other part of our body. So some other modifications, we can do one side at a time, where we're reaching fully up, arms straight, come down into that lunge, come back up. So again, we're going to have to do one at a time, because obviously you got to switch sides. We can also use a band around our legs. So we want it just above the knee, come down, and it just adds a little bit more resistance. We can also hold one dumbbell in a front rack position, where we're holding it here as well. Or you can use a barbell if you'd like as well. So you can either do it in the front rack position, and again, make sure you're really staying upright. Your elbows are up. Don't let the weight pull you over. Or a back rack position, like so. So that is all of the movements for today. Good luck.